First, I want to apologize for that last shot. Patrick Chambers is a dear friend, and I respect him greatly. And we just were playing a walk-on, and it was the first time he ever got in a game. And I think he just got excited. We were screaming at him, no shots, but he took it, and we were real disappointed on that. But again, I want to emphasize, OJ's a great kid. It's the first time he ever got on a college court, and I just think he got a little bit excited. But we feel just awful about that. In terms of the game, I mean, we played hard, we played well. I'm very pleased with pretty much the whole second half. And first half, we had to deal with some foul trouble, but we gutted through it. And of course, in the second half, we made shots, and you always look good when you made shots, and our defense was a little bit better. Of course, they're missing one of the best players in America, in Frazier, and I've lost players in the past too, but there's very few teams that will lose a player as important as he is to their team. But nonetheless, they beat a great Bucknell team the other night, and they had a good win against Penn, and they're going to be very tough. They have a great coach and a great future, and we feel good about winning.
John, could you talk about Tyreek's performance?
It's terrific. Again, but I keep emphasizing that I expect our guards to be terrific. So I don't want to get too carried away with it, because we've expected that from him, and we continue to expect that from him. He's a wonderful player. He's one of the best guards in America. And we think, though, as a group, we just like our guards as a group against anyone. We think they're that good. So we expect them to have great games.
You were concerned about inside.
Yeah.
What's your evaluation? It seemed like you guys held your own a little bit.
Yeah, well, we did. We did hold our own. They still out-rebounded us. But we fought, and our team defense helped us in the second half.
Tyreek and Ramon were pretty excited when they found out the team only had 4 turnovers. Yeah. Is that something that, how much pride do you take in this?
Yeah, we're no different than anyone else. We don't like it when our team has a lot of turnovers. So, of course, they were very pleased that it was such an extremely low number. They were really, and more to your point, I mean, 4 that's really low. So, yeah, they should be happy. And offensively, we really believe that if we don't turn it over, that we'll be fine. Because we have such good guards, we let them play, and we trust their decision making. We believe they can make plays. We have big guys who can post and finish. We're a pretty good 3-point shooting team, so we think the biggest thing that could hurt us is turning it over, and we did an amazingly good job of not doing that.
Talk about playing at the Pleasure.
There's nothing better. I'm a Chicago guy. I'm from away. I'm an outsider, but there's nothing anywhere else like it. And I just wish we could play more games here. The tradition's incredible, but the tradition's going to wane as fewer games are played here. I love our arrangement with St. Joe's, where we just say, hey, this game should be played in the Plestra, and it's not at Gull Arena, and it's not on their court. It's where many great games have been played, and where tradition lives, and I don't think there's any better place to play.
It was a 2-point game with about 15 minutes left. You think team defense in those last 15 minutes were the biggest difference?
Yeah, I think, good defense, not turning it over. And of course, you always look better when you make threes. It's, that comes and goes, and tonight we were fortunate to make some.
Talk about Tyreek's back-to-back 3-point plays.
Yeah, again, he's really good. I'm glad I don't have to play against him. They probably were the plays that put the game away for us. And again, I'm pleased with all our shots except for that last one that I think I'll feel bad about for a very long time. But I just don't know how a kid who's never played college basketball before necessarily should know any better, especially when it's such an exciting thing for him to be out there.
This is a couple games in a row now that the students really showed up and supported. Do you feel like momentum with that coming forward?
Well, again, we felt that momentum last year. Our students were awesome last year, and that's a huge part of our success. I think it's a really big deal. I think it motivates you. I think it energizes you. I think that it makes you feel appreciated. It's all positive when you get that kind of support. Our students did a great job, and we're really indebted to them and appreciate it.
Talk about the performance of Sam Mills.
Sam, again, is one of that group of guards that we think is tremendous, and we think Sam is is just a terrific player, and he has been since day one. I think he's led us in minutes played or been one of the top minutes per game guy in the Atlantic 10 since he's been there. So we believe in him and we want him out there, and he's just rock solid. You know, we kind of always want Sam to be a little bit more aggressive, and we keep trying to get a little bit more out of him. But all Sam does is defend, share the ball, be strong with the ball, not turn it over, and do a bunch of things that helps us win games.
Can you talk a bit about Ramon's foul trouble, how that may have affected him, how the team stepped up?
Oh, I think it was a dramatic effect on the game. Again, he's a high-impact player, and he was really frustrated because, you know, he's a Philly kid playing a great program like Penn State in the Plestra, and he was extremely excited and really didn't get a chance to play much that first half. So, yeah, and I give the guys that we have credit for stepping it up and getting us the lead at halftime with Ramon in that foul trouble.
Between the turnovers and the shooting and the defense, would you say this is the most complete game your team has played?
I don't know. I don't think about it that way. I just think we beat a team that we really respect and we played well. And I really don't care how it compares to anything else. I'm just glad we won the game and played well.
Anything else for Coach? How do you take the momentum from this game on the road this weekend?
You know, I just think that teams have to deal with failure. Everyone loses. No one's gone undefeated since '76 Indiana, so you have to deal with adversity and you have to deal with success, and that's an ongoing thing. So the key to dealing with success is not being satisfied and staying hungry, and hopefully we'll do that. I was actually so hard on the team about that last 3-point shot that, you know, I probably spoiled the win a little bit for them, and, you know, hopefully we get, again, I might have hurt our momentum on that because I really wanted them to know how wrong that was.
Anything else? All right. Thanks, everybody.